Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of your weekly post-night podcast.
This is number 4, 5. You know what? This is great.
This is number 5, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, number 5. So last few episodes have been heavy, quite a heavy episode. We talk about mental health, insecurity, and also crushes.
Oh God.
Do you think that the last episode were heavy?
No, I think it was it's all right. I wouldn't say it's as heavy as the other ones, but I mean, crushes. It just comes and goes. It's not a heavy thing.
Junsang, do you think like the last two episodes were quite a heavy one?
Yeah, definitely. This episode could have been heavy as well, but because the topic we're talking about is going to be so controversial, we just scrapped the whole idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
We may come back to visit it. Don't worry about it.
No, we won't. I mean, the reaction you guys gave when I just said the topic itself was already very concerning. Imagine if I didn't explain it more thoroughly.
So what are we talking about today?
So last episode we talked about crushes. For this episode we'll be talking about the place where we found our crush, which is our own secondary school. So we'll be having like a secondary school life rewind episode where we remember back our experiences from secondary 1 to sec 4, although we went to sec 5 for mine
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go back and just relive the moment again.
Yeah. But before we talk about Fuhua, I want to ask about your primary school. Do you guys like have anything that you will always remember about your primary school actually?
I mean, I did take a picture of everyone in primary school.
Oh, you bring your phone?
I mean, I only got my phone in primary 6, so everyone who had phones, they were like, "What is your phone?" and stuff, and I don't have it, girl. I don't have it yet because we wanted to contact each other and just text each other, but I didn't have anything yet until like primary 6. So
Do you
at least
guys
I had some photos.
Still keep in touch with your primary school friends?
Yep, still have.
Damn.
No,
Like you guys have like a group chat. You guys still have it,
Yeah, it's but no longer that active
but still
Sometimes.
active from time
Yeah.
to time.
Yeah, for sometimes we will be active.
funny thing is, I'm not really in contact with anyone from my primary school. However, I am in contact with people from my kindergarten.
But I cannot remember anyone from my kindergarten.
I'm sorry. No, but yeah, kindergarten.
At least you guys still have contact. I
You-
totally have no contact with them, with my kindergarten friend or primary school friend. Damn.
Don't worry, we'll force you to stay in contact with us. He's never gonna get rid of us now. I didn't really like keep a lot of contact with my primary school friends, I guess. We all kind of drifted and everything. I mean, it was fun back then. I made a lot of good memories there. And my friends there were cool too, but you know, sometimes when we move on, we fully move on, and that's okay. But I still thank them for the memories, and you know, they still stay with me.
Okay. Jun-san, you got anything?
Primary school.
I forgot majority. Oh no, I don't have anything.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wasn't you like very famous in primary school
When did I told you that?
when we were talking sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
I won't say famous. Infamous.
Infamous. Okay.
Ah,
Why?
First I like to screw. I like to mess around a lot. Like by a lot I mean a lot. I like to how do I say? I started like a whole gang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He used to be a gang member. What a Chad.
Nah. And I was just how do I say? I'm not saying bully, but yeah, alright. It's straight up bully. I just straight up went to people and make fun of people.
Damn.
Okay.
I would have hated you in primary school.
not verbally, but not really very insulting, but it's just for fun. The people that I make fun of, I have they consented to it. So It sounds weird, but yeah.
Who consents to bullying?
It's more like a roast battle, if you get what I mean.
Okay, I
Ah,
see.
Okay.
it's a
Yeah,
harmless fun, alright, harmless fun. But the teachers don't see it as harmless fun, of course.
Yeah.
if primary school, right, I had a friend like that, right? First of all, in my head, I'd be like, why? And number two, I probably wouldn't talk to you. Oh my god, we wouldn't have been friends. That's the scary thing. But I still look back on your primary school card, and I appreciate it very much. Was it you? Was it you with the one with many crushes, or what? Am I thinking of a different person?
No,
In primary school. No
you're,
lah,
think,
he
you're
say.
thinking of another one. You're
Yeah.
thinking of another person.
No, like a lot of people have crushes on you.
No, who would like that spiky hair dude?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Jin Hao. Sorry.
Jun Hao?
Yeah, he was. A lot of people had crushes on him in primary school. I think he better not come for me
Yeah.
for saying this. Oh my god.
Huh?
If he
I
doesn't
mean,
find,
the
he
same
better.
primary school as him, eh. Never heard
Really?
of that
Oh my god.
before.
Yeah, he told me, he was like, oh, a lot of people I mean some people, but then he had to say no and whatever. I don't care. I couldn't be bothered to remember the story. I'm sorry.
Alright, anyways, let's digress to another topic.
Yeah, hold
He
on.
doesn't want to look back on primary school.
Yeah, hold on. For primary school, I always remember that me and my partner, right, whenever we did a practice paper for exam, right, and we will always do the checking ourselves. That's the normal way in primary school. We will like there will be always some questions that we will change our answers, and we were like, okay, discuss. Okay, this will be the last time. This will be the last time, but it never ends. It never ends until the last practice paper that we did for primary school.
So
And
you
the one thing,
kept changing your answers over
some
and over again.
for MCQ. I miss
Do the
MCQ
teachers check
questions.
though?
I know.
Do the teachers
No.
Good for you.
And we were like the front row, next to the teacher's table, there, but the teacher never noticed.
I mean, good for you. Worked out in the end. You became very smart. So I guess cheating helps.
No,
I guess cheating helps.
but that's
Very
funny. Me and my table partner always do that. Then that's
But if
that
it's
wing noise again.
official exam marked by teacher, have you ever cheated before?
No.
Oh no. Yeah, you can't do that, it's very hard.
Kinda. So now into Fuhua Secondary, 3rd January 2018. First day into Fuhua Secondary as a Fuhua night, and the first day we met each other. Do you guys like remember the time?
I remember the first day very clearly. So clearly, in fact.
Really?
It was orientation day. I remember we had to first enter the class. I remember Miss Wee. She was like trying to put on this serious front. She was like, welcome to like secondary school. This is like new and everything. Like it's so different from primary school. Like you're older now. Like giving that talk. Like, and she tried to be so serious about it. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, this is new. And I remember I sat next to Su Ting because she told us to just sit anywhere first because she was gonna assign seatings another time. But I
Yep.
remember sitting next to Su Ting because he was the only one I knew from primary school. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take my chances with the one guy I know. And then so I was just like, yeah, he was very quiet on the first day as well. We were just sort of like friendly with each other because we also didn't know anyone there. So we just like sort of stuck together for a while first. But then he found like Jin and friends, and then he moved on from there. And I stopped becoming like very like best friends with him. And then we had to do the big circle thing. I remember.
Big circle thing?
Someone, yeah, and someone brought banana.
Really, I can't remember though.
And then, Xu Jing was the first person I talked to in secondary school. But Jin Xiang was the first one that left an impression on me. We were going through all the different CCAs, and it was at CCA booth, and I wanted to try because they were letting like I guess the new students sort of like try out the art, the Chinese brush painting, and
okay.
I was And I wanted to paint an octopus, obviously, because that's my favorite animal. So I did the head, and I did one line first, right? And then Chin Xiang very specifically said, "That looks like a sperm." And
Jin Xiang say that suddenly.
yes, he
Yeah,
said that
yeah. Jin
in
Xiang, did you
front of
really
me.
say that?
Yeah, I did.
He thought he was so cool, probably.
No, I didn't. It was just my
Oh
Instinct.
my
honest
god.
thought.
Honest opinion. And then people were starting to laugh, and I couldn't take it. And of course, I fired back, but I refused to say what I said. Anyway, and then after that, right after we did the trials, I remember him coming up to me when we were in the canteen about to eat. Uh, he was like asking whether we could become friends for some reason, and I don't know why. And then I was like, I'll think about it. I was giving the side eye. I'll think about it, and I left because he was mean to me first, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this on the first day, and I just just turned away.
Oh.
I don't. Chin, why did you ask? I need to know.
No, it was sarcasm. I actually hated you.
It was what?
Sarcasm,
It was
Sarcasm.
sarcasm.
a
Oh,
sarcasm.
sarcasm.
Even if you say yes, I'll have no, not that I will decline, but it
Oh,
was
he
just
was
sarcasm.
so angry at me. That was the first enemy I made in secondary school, and it was on the first day too. Anyways,
Oh.
Chin, and now we're best friends.
Yeah. Making
Look at the
podcasts together.
pictures. I will send you the picture. Anyway, so yeah,
Surprised you remember it so vividly.
I
But
remember it vividly. I always remember someone who hates me. I love it so much. I remember people who hate me. That's in primary school even. I will remember if I forget my friends. I will always remember my enemies. Very cool. Like this one girl from my primary school, Hannah. She was a jerk.
damn, it's always the Hannah.
Nah, she's nice. I presume she's nice. I mean, her mom is my math teacher, so I remember telling on her mom. I was like, I'm sorry, but Hannah is so mean to me. And I don't know whether she took me seriously. But it's a story for another day. But yeah, I remember. I thought he was genuine, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I thought Jin Xiang was like serious. Like, you want to be friends? And I'm like, "Girl, no." And I just like, I'll think about it, and I left. Very clearly, I remember that. And my first friend I made there, I thought it was Iman at first, right?
Ah, it's not
But
me. Ah.
no, I was thinking about it, and like, Iman was definitely my second friend. The first one that I was talking to
Yunhui.
was because Miss Sweet. No, not Yun.
Oh, because I
Yun Hui.
never.
How I met Yun Hui was a very funny story, but it was Miss Sweet because she was setting up the seating arrangement, and she sat me next to Ying Rei.
Oh, Ing
I remember talking.
Rei.
Yes, I remember borrowing a pencil when we started talking, and we just like hit it off. And like, yeah, we're great friends. Not really great friends, but like we're friendly with each other. We're friends, and then we were just like saying hi and stuff like between and outside of classes. You know, like we didn't really become like close friends during Sec 1 or like anytime after that, but we were pretty friendly with each other. So I consider that like a great like first day. Can you imagine first day you already make friends, and then here I am in never mind.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not talking about life outside of secondary school. That's a whole nother mess. But
Yeah.
then, how I met Yun Hui was the funniest thing. Once the class chat has been created, right? And everyone had each other's numbers. I remember I was just like laying in my room, and then all of a sudden I got this call. And I see my phone, and then like it's an unknown number, but I see Yun Hui's face on it, and I'm like, huh. So I answer the call, and I'm like, hello, and she's like, and I'm like, is this Yun Hui? And she's like, yeah, sorry, this is I accidentally called you, whatever, blah blah blah, and she hung up. I was like, okay, cool.
Like that.
That's why it stopped. That's why it stopped. I don't remember when we formally like became friends, but yeah, that was the first time I was like, I talked to Yun Hui. And then Iman.
Yeah.
Iman.
Let me share that.
Yeah.
Well, I remember
Please
it was
do.
at the canteen, right?
Sure.
I approached him because I don't know why, but I feel like at that time he was were you alone? I can't remember that part.
I
Wow.
was mostly alone in sec one in the first few days. Yes, very
Uh,
much so.
so I felt like since he's a guy also, so I just try to approach her. Yeah,
He looks
I
lonely and is a guy. Suits my preference. And then just goes with friends. That you know what? Your tactic worked. Cause look, here we are.
yeah.
God.
Then actually we started to became closer in secondary
During
one.
FNN, it
Yeah,
was during
especially
FNN. Yeah,
FNN, we were partners.
yeah.
Under
We
who?
had to
Mr.
make.
Ko.
hmm
Under
And I
Mr.
still
Ko.
have some pictures.
What the
I
heck?
sent it to you. I remember because I found the pictures. But here are some pictures. I don't know why I have.
How you get that one? I
I
have
don't
that
know,
one.
man. I have this one, and look at me. Look at the difference of how I look back then
Yeah,
and
you look
now.
different.
I had a hair problem back then. Oh my god. And then here's us in the bus. I remember this one.
Yes.
Yeah, we were friends like in sec one, like true. And then sec two it just disappeared.
Yeah.
because
For a while.
because we weren't like how do you say this? We weren't in the same class anymore, but look at us feeding cats together.
Oh yes, I still
Yeah.
remember we would feed cats, the stray cats near our school.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Friskies, greyback.
Dead.
But
Yeah, we
now
named each kid.
no longer see them anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good sec one. Like I had my friend and like my friends like already mapped out for me and I didn't think it was gonna happen like that fast for secondary school. I thought I was gonna have to wait a while. But no, it's easier than life before after secondary school. So secondary school is where you make a lot of your friends, I'm guessing.
Yep.
What
Yeah,
what about
actually
Jinxiang? I
we.
wanna
Oh
know.
yeah, Jin Xiang, how was your?
No, I'm just listening to you guys.
No, who's your first friend? I wanna know. I
Yo,
need to know.
Well, my first ever friend was Aiden. Because he was only
Aiden.
one I knew from primary school. I mean, you guys probably see him as very introverted and quiet, but back in primary school, right, he was a troublemaker. Yeah, he was really loud and noisy. He was really loud and chaotic. Yeah,
Little bit, yes.
yeah.
Yeah. At that time, everybody was still
Uh,
busy with Mobile Legends. 2018.
Um
I will talk about that later. Right? I was his friend for like uh, I was his first friend in secondary school. I mean, it worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
The friendship lasted for a total of 2 years. After that, everything just toppled.
what happened?
Well, I don't want it to be negative, so I'm not gonna say it. That's a story for
Okay.
another
Oh
time.
just oh well fine, whatever. I'm gonna let you have this one. Because we need to
My second friend is yeah, you say more is Jordan.
Jordan.
oh he
Remember,
was like
we
close
used to be a
friends.
trio, you know, just Aiden,
Yeah,
me,
the three
and
of you.
Jordan. Yeah.
Yes. And then the three of you, like for me, right, like have the quite a similar face look. I
Okay.
feel like that.
We were just
Serious.
like
Why are you
stay back
laughing, Reina?
at school every day
Similar face.
until like 5. We would just play Mobile Legends and stuff. Great times. Yeah.
Yeah, I never understood those people. I was like, yeah, I am, right? Like trying to be like because I didn't have a lot of friends that I could talk to with the guys, right? Because everyone was playing games, and I'm like, I don't understand this joy that you have for this. I like I knew I wasn't gonna be like having a good time for like talking to all y'all because you definitely like the majority of people like what they did for fun, right? With the guys back then was like the games, and I was like, yeah, no, this is my crowd. And then that's when I met people like Ding Wai and Charisse and they all.
Yeah,
And I met
actually,
them firstly, right?
I would say that me and Reina got close was one of the reason because the rest of the boys were all with the whole crowd was like just like playing Mobile Legends. Even
Exactly.
before COVID in the canteen, right, they will push the table together, eat together, and play Mobile Legends together.
Yeah. I never understood that. I never did. But good for them. You know, they found joy. But but as for me, right, I feel that you know, where I got more like you know when I like got introduced to a lot of people was during like Chinese New Year decorations. That's where I met a lot of people.
Oh, I'll always remember Seven Chinese New Year. That's where I got my iconic photo
Yeah, if you haven't seen the photo yet, once you see it, right, it'll be ingrained in your head for the next year.
from. Yeah. It's an
They,
iconic, it's an iconic
it's
photo.
so iconic.
I
It's
I
very
think every single
iconic.
one of the people in 1R6 knows this photo. At least seen this photo at least once. It's so iconic.
Absolutely. Oh my
With
god.
Raimi. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
Ding
I
Wai
don't know
took
why
that
actually.
photo.
Yeah,
Ding Wai
yeah.
took that photo, and I don't know what he was trying to do. Was he about to sneeze? Was he trying to smile? I do not know what he was doing. But look at him now. It's such a famous photo. Oh my god, it's meme quality. But yeah, that was a good time. But no, that when I first started this, when I was introduced to like Siki, Ding Wai, Li Yi, Yun Hui, Ashraf, and I think Anelia. Was Anelia in our set one class?
Nope,
No,
nope.
she wasn't. She was in
Oh,
1R5, I think.
Yeah.
why did I? Oh, was it? No, it was Aneza. Sorry, yeah, it was Aneza. Sorry. Yeah, I got introduced to them, and I specifically remember right that I had to leave because for tuition or something. And I told Aneza, okay, I'm gonna trust you with this, right? With like the decoration along with everybody else. And I looked at Ashraf, and I was like, hmm, not so much you, but be careful, okay? The decoration I left. I felt kind of bad, but this is back when I had to make sure everything. I was like, I don't know why I was so into that decoration the first year, but hey, we won first place, and then
Yo.
I have I will
That's a
mention I will mention
first.
Stack 5 decorations later, because that's a whole hour of
Later.
me
That's
getting
later lah.
angry. Of me getting angry. Oh my god, I'm still pissed. But yeah, that was me. What about you, Iman? How do you meet like Aikin and Ashraf they all? Were you friends in Sec 1? Or
Yo,
not
yeah.
yet?
You, yeah. Actually, my second friend was Aikin, if I'm not wrong.
That's cool.
I approached him. You remember the near the gate? There's a girls' toilet, right? I remember I approached him over there. Man, because I want. Why?
Because he was alone and he was a boy,
No,
right?
no lah. Because actually, I had a question for him. I wanted to ask something about books. What book to bring for the next day? Yeah, that was the first question. I asked him. That was the first sentence I gave him in front of a girl's toilet.
That's iconic.
Then then yeah, we exchanged number. Then we started messaging. Ashraf, right? Actually, Ashraf was in our class. He was in 1R5.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm not. The only time that Abu Mi Ashraf was only during mother tongue.
how was he then? Did you make friends with him easily?
I mean the the four of us bonded quite well, quite fast. There was only four Malay boys, so you have to stick to each other, lor. Yeah, there was only four Malay boys in NA
Oh,
stream.
I was like thinking who's the fourth person. I remembered Remy.
Remy.
Right.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
that's interesting, I guess.
at that time sec
Yeah.
one we were in the same class for mother tongue. So yeah, that's the only time I actually communicate a lot with Ashraf. But
Interesting.
we started only to became close was in sec 3 because we were in the same class.
Uh,
During sec 1, right, do you guys like participate in any competition?
Well, if you are saying false, then yeah, sure, I did. It wasn't consensual, it was false.
forced. He was
Oh.
forced to participate.
The Chinese chess competition, I remember.
Yeah. I
But I
what?
just wanted to go home quickly, so my strategy was just purposely lose the match. I just let my opponent kill me first round, and I just went home.
I had a funny story about the Chinese chess, but that was in later on, so I won't mention it now. But I remember I became friends with Aikin because we were in the same literature class together. Um,
Um
Oh, me, Aikin, and Chuangzi, we were sitting. The three of us were just sitting, like in literature class, like like in that one corner. But Miss Tu, right? She was such a great literature teacher. She's still one of these days, one of the best teachers I've ever had. So props to her. Thank you so much. She was like telling me like, if you didn't get accepted into NAF, so that's so what, right? Now you're here, right? And we have like you here, and everything's great and whatever. And she's like so nice about it. I thank her for that. But yeah, Miss Tu was great.
Mm-hmm.
What else I remember at Sec 1? I
I
had too much fun.
remember I took part in the mother tongue Scrabble competition, the Sahiba, and I was defeated very badly that time because I did not know how to play Sahiba that time.
I'm
Serious.
sorry. I like how you were actually upset you were defeated, but Chin Xiang's goal was to be defeated. He just wanted to get out of there as fast as possible, and you were like actually trying to play the game.
I was like
My
so
God.
embarrassed because I lost to a girl. Like, the
Sorry, that's
difference
controversial.
is okay. The difference in the I was like only like 14 points, 19 points. She 100 plus 100 plus points.
And that girl was Zara.
No, no, no. It was a express student.
Yeah,
Uh,
but she's an express.
So what?
But oh my God, can I just say that everyone in that one, right, kind of looks like Miss Gao.
Zara
Ting
look like
Wai
Miss Gao.
and Sarah and Ting Wai, they went through their Miss Gao phases. Dawn as well, I think. Oh my God, everyone had
Don't
their
look
Miss
like
Gao
Miss
phase.
Gao.
So did Charisse. So did Charisse. Everyone looked like Miss Gao. It's actually funny. But Sec 1 wasn't my best year. Sec 2 was my best year.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. Oh my God. You have
And
no
set
idea how much fun
one,
I
it
had
was
learning that
like
one.
it's a bit of a shock, especially in the subjects. So heavy. I would say it's heavy. Everything, we have everything.
you guys actually tried. Someone I just you only live once moment. I literally just YOLO for everything.
I tried so hard in Sec 1.
I didn't even try. I that's probably a good thing. You shouldn't try in Sec 1 too.
I remember, right, my first assignment for geography, right, I got 0.
Normal. He's a bad
Yeah.
teacher.
He's,
Oh, okay. I don't know,
oh wow, the first strong opinion. Let's hear it.
but I got 0
What?
for the
Come
first
on,
assignment.
come on. You have to admit he's a bad teacher. Come on.
Oh no, I got
Well,
censored again.
I mean he's probably the one of the layback ones for sure. But I feel like he's so try hard. He feels so forced.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I
His
see.
humor is. I mean, it doesn't suit me, but you probably some of you guys will probably find it funny, but I don't find it funny. I find it more irritating than funny. If I'm gonna be honest here.
All I'm saying is I wasn't in Madam Leong's class and I was fine with it either
Oh,
way.
Madam Leong.
I don't want to talk about her.
I
But I
remember
had
because
fun.
people were coming back.
I had fun learning under Miss Xia lah.
Miss Ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Sabi, she's fine, but I maybe just geography isn't my thing.
I don't know who's Miss Ya. I never had her.
You don't know, man? Oh yeah, you're
Miss
not
Xia is
in
with.
our class for
Oh right.
For which one?
for geography. She was like a partner to Mr. Chong.
Honestly overrated as a teacher. I don't get why people think he's a good teacher.
Wow, that is tough. I mean, I only had a problem with Madam Young because a lot of people from my class were coming back to take their geography textbooks or something like that, or some worksheet. I remember. Oh my God, Miss Ya. Sorry, right? I remember her. Sorry, damn it, Rainer. I know Miss Ya. Sorry, we were in the same class. Yes, Mr. Chong and Miss Ya. Oh my God. She was a
Sec
cool
2 lah,
teacher.
in Madam Leong, right?
I wasn't with Madam Leong. I was with Mr. Chong, Miss Ya all together all the time. Like I never had
okay.
Madam Leong. Sorry, Miss Ya. I forgot who she was for a second because I siapu. But no, I remember her. She was very nice to me, and what's it called? When she came back because she left, right? She
Yeah.
remembered me, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. I was like, you remember me? Oh my God, I feel so like
She went to pursue further studies, right, or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but now
she
she
works in a
teaching
JC
already.
now.
Now she's working at Jurongville.
Oh wait, is that? No, that's the secondary school. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, my story. Yeah, as I was saying, we are going back to like take some textbook or worksheets for a geography class. I remember, and she, I think two people already come in, and I think she was irritated. So when it's my time to try to come in, I knocked on the door, and she said, "Get out." She said,
Huh?
"Get out." Before I even entered, or she said, "Shut up." Either one of those things. And I was like, "Okay." Okay, and I went back without nothing. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's one of the most iconic teacher of all time, and not in a good way, of course.
I remember that phrase.
I don't really know because I never been under her before.
I don't know how Jason stands with a bullshit. I have no idea how.
No.
One of my the most iconic teacher to me was Madam Young. Madam Young was iconic. She was the science teacher, and honestly, a lot of people didn't really like her, but I found her hilarious. By
Oh,
the way,
Sec 1? You mean Sec 1?
I think
Sec
Sec
2.
1 and continuing into Sec 2.
Then
Yeah,
she was my science teacher also, if I'm not wrong. In Sec
Who
1.
what
who just now you say?
Miss Xia? No, Miss
Huh?
Xia. Madam Young. Madam Young.
Madam Young. Oh yeah, I remember. But I'm not under
She was
her.
iconic.
Yeah.
Just how do you
Yeah.
find her?
I don't really like her.
He doesn't really like any of the teachers there. Wait, which teacher do you find is like okay in your opinion?
Uh, does it only has to be Sec 2? Or
No, like
can it be
in any
other?
teacher.
And teacher.
It's a miracle if there was one.
No, I like her quite a lot
Oh,
in Sec 3 and 4.
who? Do tell.
Oh. Okay, wait, Sec 3 4 we go
Oh,
later. We go
obviously.
later.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll go later. Yeah, I'll mention it.
Yeah, but Sec 1, new things lah.
Yeah.
Suddenly got sports day, sports carnival or sports day. We went to wait.
Sports Day.
Yeah, we went to Singapore Poly, right?
Singapore for yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to get out there. It was so hot.
I don't remember.
Yun Xiang,
Oh
do you
my
remember
God.
like Mara Fida always repeating name, class, date, index number?
I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
get the whole thing, but I mean she was fine.
Yeah.
She's a funny teacher sometimes. Yeah.
That was like the
Someone who
quote
does that.
that everybody have been saying for like the one whole year for Sec 1.
Huh? What?
That's the quote that we 1 6 have been talking about in Sec 1. Name, class, date,
Yeah.
name, class, date, index
She
number.
keeps saying every morning exam day. She just keeps saying gear up, gear up. I find it annoying sometimes. But now,
Yeah.
now it's like it's probably harmless fun. She's just trying to be funny.
Yeah, no, I still remember every Monday wear your tie.
Yeah, the tie thing is annoying. The school tie, the material used, right, it's so hard to adjust in tie.
Yeah, I want to ask, do you guys still keep the Sec 1 photo, class photo? I cannot find it.
I have mine.
You can probably ask Reina. Reina has all our photos.
So Sec 2, Rena 2I6. Me and Jun Xiang were
Yeah.
in 2I5.
Oh yeah, our experiences are very different.
Let's talk about 2I5 first, Jun Xiang. You remember anything from 2I5?
I mean, that's where I met my current best friend. You guys know who?
Fuin.
Yeah. Also, met some of my temporary best friend. For a while, Song Guang Liu, I guess.
Chong Guang.
Yeah, it's mostly the boys side. Yeah, and that's also where I get to know some of the girls better, like Caris, Ilsha, Farah. They used to be a trio together, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually
They
2I5
were
was
so
quite
nice.
small.
They were so nice to me, Fuyin, and Song Guang during our birthdays. They actually planned like everything for us and bought us gifts. That's probably like the nicest thing a girl ever done to me.
Okay. Why,
Okay.
Rena? But
Nicest thing a girl has ever done to me.
one
That
thing
line right there.
I remember in
Oh
Sec 2.
no, that's not the nicest thing. The nicest thing that's never done to me is Yadana. I'm sorry, I have to say that.
Okay. Yadana. But I remember Sec 2, I think I will remember Miss Kong. Remember him or not? Remember her? Yun Jiang?
I just feel like she knows what she's doing, but because her way of doing it is so protocol standard, right, that we
Yeah.
don't find it interesting.
Okay. I remember she will always have a mic going everywhere. That was like the
Doesn't
first
disturb.
teacher I met that would have a mic. And whenever we did well for our competition, right, she would tell us to go forward and read it using the mic. I find that it was very funny.
Just extra, yeah.
Do you read
Rayna
your
is
compo
just
in
what?
Sec 2? Do you read your compo in
Yeah,
Sec 2?
I'm not sure. Forget already. I
But I
can't
remember
remember.
I had to. Yeah. It was like so awkward. But another one was I don't know whether we should. It's okay lah. You remember Miss G?
Such a bad teacher. Jesus, don't even get me started.
Okay, no, okay. Okay, we don't even know what's her name lah. She's not even. I don't think she's a full time teacher.
You know when she first introduced herself, right? She
Uh-huh.
comes off as someone who is very important and very noble. I thought she was going to be a good teacher, but the moment her second lesson, she started her second lesson, right? God, it's just so bad. It's like her, it's like her outside is just for show only. It's so
Okay,
bad. Her teaching style is
yeah.
bad. So literally what she do is she explains minimum things to us on the screen, like whatever sorcery. Then after that, she'll just sit down there and expect us to know what we're doing. Like she'll literally just sit down there, not say anything, and then when we have any question, we just go to her.
And then
Yeah,
there are
that's
times she never come for class.
not times. I think most of the time.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
two
yeah. I
two or 3 weeks we
yeah,
did not have literature lesson.
yeah. I think she probably went to the wrong school and think, oh, I'm not supposed to be working here. All right, time to go to another school. Yeah,
I don't know. We waited for her like 1 hour, and then sometimes like 1 hour 30 minutes, three
I think she's still
periods.
teaching in football if I'm not wrong.
I never saw her anymore.
Not sure.
We
Overall,
complain about her, right?
overall a mediocre teacher. Yeah.
We
I
complain
don't
about
even know how
her.
she got her teacher license. Probably bribe the interviewer or something.
No, but seriously, 2 or 3 weeks we did not have literature lessons, and then WA was coming out, and we know nothing yet.
Well, but literature was quite easy, honestly. It
Mm.
was honestly very easy.
What others are for 2i5? I cannot remember
To talk
much.
about 2i6, we have to give Raina some spotlight.
Yeah, 2i6. Then
No. You talk about your 2i5 first. I need to
2i
hear.
2i5 is kind of
not much story lah.
I don't want to say not much to it, but still pretty fun. Yeah.
Rena, what about your 2i6?
2i6. Can I just say, the year was I didn't think it was gonna be this good, honestly. Like, I came into it thinking like, okay, Sec One was kind of like good. Like maybe this is like exactly what I was expecting, but no, it really like literally jumped. But when in Sec Three, just avalanche down back again. But in Sec Two was like, that's when I met like, I guess my best friend now. I want to say not Ting Wai or any. I mean, I already knew Ting Wai, and she was still in my class. But talk about Dawn and like how this year was just like met with her and then Anelia and Strongza, and we became this like friend group. And it was like, um, I mean, back then I didn't know like anything was bad was gonna happen with like this group. I mean, yes, a lot of drama happened this year, but at the same time, it was also the most fun one. I mean, I literally have I came in the tape here.
Hey, give me that, give me that, give me that.
I'll send it to you. And then Anissa looking so angry. Like
Oh
this was
my
the year
god.
where a lot of iconic like things happened. First year was Sec 2 camp. Like the first part of the year was Sec
Oh
2 camp.
yes, Sec 2
Yeah,
was fun with the camp. Man. I miss Sec
yeah.
2 camp.
It was very fun. And the first few things I remember like very vividly about it was the camp instructor first and foremost was like so great. And like I remember drawing out each of our experience on this giant like piece of paper. I'm sure your group had to do
Oh
that too.
yeah, yeah.
But for us, right, at the end, right, because the drawing became such a like a big thing for us, right? I remember at the end she tore it into like different pieces, and she gave
Oh yeah, I
each and
remember.
every one of them. Wait, were you in my group?
No, I remember you guys like took a picture of that torn pieces and
Yeah,
post
but
it.
the idea is that she taught each, and she gave each and every one of us a piece, and she was like, in sec four maybe, right, when you all meet up again, you could join back the pieces, and then like remember what it's like back here in sec two camp, and of course we didn't do it because like I do not know where some of these people are anymore. But it was such a sweet sentiment, and I still have my piece here, like of the
Really?
drawing. It was great. Yes, it's very wonderful. But the funniest part of Sec 2 camp was when we had to go back to class, to school to sleep for one night. And
Oh,
beside me was Mark, Jin Long, and I think Shu Ting, if I'm not wrong. Or it's either only Jin Long and Mark. But I was telling them scary stories. And Mark was horror, and like I think he was terrified to the point where he almost couldn't sleep. But I met at one point when I was in the middle of telling my stories. And then Ashraf from the dark, right? Because he was trying to sleep, and then he was like, "Are you guys telling scary stories?" And I remember I told him, "No, I'm trying to sleep. Shut up." I was like, "Don't disturb me. I'm trying to sleep." And then he was like, "Okay." I continued my story, but like very silently to everyone else. It was so funny. But yeah, Sector Camp was amazing. A lot of my memories. That was great.
yeah, Sec 2 camp, we did not sleep in the same tent, right?
We did.
We were like the five of
I can't
us,
believe
one tent, but it was like, I don't know how, but it was like so comfortable already.
you
Five
know
person in
you
that
know
one
what-
tent.
you know who was inside the tent. I remember a lot of
Who?
people inside the tent.
Okay, I want to know who.
You,
Uh-huh.
me, Faik, um, Jin Hao, uh, Shangze, Donovan, 6 people.
Donovan Koh. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, wait. Wait,
You know
six
why? You
people
want
one
to know what
tent.
the funny reason why?
Why?
Because I remember we were in different groups, but I was like, gotta have Ima in this tent. I was like, friends. I was like, yeah. And then I had Jin Hao. So I want, of course, Shangze. And then Faik joined us. And of course, Jin Hao was my friend, right? For some reason, I don't know how we like. I do not know who asked for Jin Hao. Was it you? I don't remember.
I know, I'm not sure. Can't remember.
But it's either me or you, right? We asked for Jin Hao, but then Donovan Cole didn't want to leave Jin Hao. He
Anyway,
didn't want to split up.
Donovan Koh was my partner that time.
No, but like he also didn't want to like leave Jin Hao because I think I think it was supposed to be 5, but then Donovan didn't want to leave, so it was 6. So the the tent was so crammed up. I remember Fight had to sleep like this.
How?
Like his foot was up here, like he was like
Oh, okay.
I remember I felt so bad for him because like 6 people in the tent, but at least with the frog didn't jump into our tent.
Yeah, the frog was Aikin's and Remy's tent.
Yeah.
Junxiang, was it your tent?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, how was camp for you though?
Nothing much to say about it. I don't know. Yeah.
It wasn't
Were
a big
we in
deal,
the same
really.
group?
Yeah. Not the only thing that's memorable was when I really get to know. I don't know why I keep mentioning this trio. The only the it was like this camp that made me closer with Farah, Isha, and Karis. It was where things really it pop off. Yeah, between us. Of course, I was telling my shitty jokes to them. Yeah, that Prudential was just like the side chick just laughing over there. Yeah, I mean that was the only good part if I remember. I was just telling my shitty jokes to them. Yeah.
Let me see.
I remember the time me, Junxiang, and Joycelyn were on the kayak.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was like we were like so chaotic. Hey, front and front back, front back, front
Honestly,
back.
I was expecting Jocelyn to not know how to do it, but I was like, damn, bro, she's a boss.
NPCC ma.
Can I just say my boat was the craziest?
Why? What
I
happened?
remember it was me, Siki, and Fuyun.
Uh-huh.
And I felt so bad for Ziggy because I think she was either in the middle of the bag. And then Fuin was complaining. He was afraid the boat was gonna flip.
Because of what? Because of
I don't know
somebody.
what he was complaining about, but I was in the front. Can I just say, no one should ride a boat with other people, okay? It is so annoying to try and be coordinated with two other people first and foremost. But I was in the front, right, trying to like maneuver and tell them like, and we're just going around in circles.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I
Yes,
remember. I
everyone was
saw.
over there, and then here's the three of us just sitting there like,
Then we need to combine the boats together, right? I remember. I remember.
there's the three of us, boss, and then Fuin complaining the boat was feeling like a
I
bit
think
too
I know why Fuyin was complaining. I don't need to say
Why?
much. I don't want to
You
say.
don't have to say much, but yeah.
I don't want to say. I can't say.
I felt so offended for Siki, like
Yeah.
but we did the best we could, and if we ended up in circles, so be it.
Well, at
Yeah.
least you didn't die. So
Mm,
And then the instructors will like always tell us that don't drop. There's jellyfish. There's sharks lah. I don't know how I
shark.
can trust that thing.
There's
no,
no
it's
shark.
true. It's true. It's true.
Jellyfish is possible, but sharks no.
Yeah,
No,
sharks no
no,
lah.
there is sighting of sharks there. There's actually true.
Serious ah?
Why not big ones? Okay. If sharks right were in that pond river right, sighted sharks, they're not the type that can cause like much harm. Can I just be honest?
Yeah. They are the
It's
type.
ridiculous.
Obviously, it's not there will be a megalodon there. Yeah, no.
Exactly, but
Uh,
no,
I
we have to make
I had
holy
a
water.
newfound
Oh,
respect
yeah.
for Joycelyn after the kayaking. Like
Man, this is why I don't underestimate people.
I had a
Everyone's good at
newfound respect for her.
kayaking.
And then
But no, like
the time when we need to make the what is it that we have to tie everything?
the raft.
Yeah, the
Shit,
raft.
that one was honestly annoying. More annoying than fun, if I'm gonna be
Yes,
honest.
But we
Yeah,
failed,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
I
And
look
that thing
so
was
done
so
with it as
heavy.
well.
Man, it was honestly annoying. Like we were just like covered in salt and stuff, and the things weren't working out. Yeah, it was just horrible.
Yeah, we took like I
Honestly,
think almost an hour to tie that whole thing up.
It
To
felt right. It
design
didn't
it.
float right, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we didn't float. The whole thing just
So annoying.
when the wave push it right, the thing just disassembled.
This part of the camp wasn't planned properly. I can tell.
Mm.
It wasn't
honestly,
planned.
I had fun. Like I love camping despite literally
Yeah.
anything.
It
I
was
will always
fun.
go camping. Okay, let's talk about Sec 3.
Sec 3.
Yeah, Sec 3. I'm pretty sure
as-
this is the part where everyone had their downfall. Like at least some parts wasn't that positive.
But Jin Xiang
In
was
some
living,
regards.
right?
Leaving? Why? Why do you say that?
Was this your favorite year, Sec 3?
No, in terms of academic, yeah, it was my favorite. But in terms of social, no. Obviously
so
not.
Sec 3, 3 7. The time when the three of us got back into the same class again.
I would
But
say
did you
this is
guys
the past. What?
when you guys were in Sec 2, right? Did you like really know that you wanted to do history?
Yeah, I didn't want to take job.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
Okay, Jin
I
Xiang, what you
feel.
say?
Yeah, it's okay. What you want to say? Yun
I
Xiang.
forget what I want to say. What? I didn't want to say anything.
No, just oh, it's okay. But Sec 3, so you guys really wanted to do history, don't want to do geog.
God no.
Because of Mel Leong, yeah. Mel Leong was my.
No, I knew right. Even if history was harder, I still was gonna take it because there's no way in heck I'm gonna do geography. It's not for me. Map scales and everything.
Yep. So Sec 3, we met who Madam Jamalia and Mr. Ng.
Oh,
How you
God.
guys
Honestly,
describe these
and
two?
Mr. is like that one teacher, right, where you have to really get to know him have some respect for him. Like,
Mr. Ng?
yeah, I can't say in Sec 3 I totally despise him. Like, I totally despise him.
Really?
Yeah, I really hate him. Because he wasn't doing his job. Not doing his job, but he's doing his job poorly. he doesn't know what he's doing. He just comes into class and just do whatever that he left off, and he doesn't even remember where he left off. We always have to remind him, and it's
Was
just
it for
that
Chinese
boring
or what?
for Chinese.
Mm.
But in fact, I mean, you guys you guys respect him as a person.
For me, I'm okay with
I
him. Yeah, I'm okay with him actually. What
He
about you,
was
Reina?
he was interesting, I guess.
He was very sloppy. I feel sloppy as hell. If I'm
But
gonna
he
be
actually,
honest.
he was pretty okay with Jin Xiang, right? He was like, Jin Xiang has like the most potential out of all of you.
No, he didn't say that. When did he say that?
No, he told us that he was like saying because Jin Xiang. I remember at one point he was like, Jin Xiang here has the most potential to like get an A and stuff. You guys better buck up, cause you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing a good job
That
here.
was no. It's like for I was like, you know what? I shouldn't purposely do bad on a single subject just because the teacher is bad. So I really tried.
Yeah, and then he
And
said that about you. I
yeah,
remember.
and honestly, Mr. Ng is not a bad teacher. Now that I think about it, he is not a bad teacher. But I don't know how to say this. I cannot give him too much credit, but I also cannot discredit him too much either. It's hard. It's hard.
Uh,
Because at some parts he's a pretty respectable teacher. Like I don't know how to say, but better than Man Leong. Yeah, that's all I'll say. I'll give you a gauge. Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
I would
it's
say
better.
yes. I would say, for me, the only time I will have lesson with Mr. Ng right was only during the FT period, the CCE. That's the only time.
He's actually quite interesting in CCA. I'll give him that. It's actually quite interesting. He give his thoughts on
Opinion.
yeah, he give his thoughts on the topic. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember why
He,
is it about the drug where he make that voice?
yeah.
What was that? What was it? I can't
He made like
remember.
some drag. He said dragon in Chinese. Yeah, that I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah.
The
You
funniest
cannot
part for
remember.
me was when his voice breaks. When his voice breaks. Like there was this one time in Chinese class, he went, "Kali!" screamed his name. And I was like, who said that? Because I didn't think it was gonna come out from his mouth, but then apparently it did, and oh my god, I was shocked. Yeah, I don't know how he did that voice, but good for him, I guess.
Let's talk about Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin.
Good teacher. Right off the bat, good teacher. Yeah.
Yes, I met her
I
in
mean, I've
Sec
never
2.
had her as a
Yeah.
teacher
She's
myself.
probably the most laid back and not felt and don't feel forced like unlike like Mr. Cheong. Look, like the most laid back, most how do I say relatable? Is that a word? I don't know.
Like, yeah, the most relatable one for me was Miss Irma. Like she says it
Miss
how it
Irma.
is, and she told me like if you ever like if you think about becoming art teacher, please don't. She was so honest with me because she didn't want it.
She's interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Art teachers are all weird in their own way. Let's just be honest here. They're all crazy in their own way.
True.
Oh, you guys remember Madam Ong? Is she still
Madam
teaching?
Her ghost still
let,
haunt the classroom.
let's not talk about her, right? Alright.
No, I just
No,
said
not a good
when
day.
you talk about arts, I remember her. Then I remember one thing that was funny from her.
No, not a good day to talk about her. But you can share your story about with her. You can share your story if you want.
Madam Ong.
No lah, that was in Sec 2.
I mean,
Because she doesn't like us to say her full name. I don't. Reina, boy, did you had a class under Madam Ong?
no, but she
No.
was my CCA teacher.
Oh.
However, she was very nice to me. Like, even though she's kind of cuckoo, she's kind of very intense, right? And as I want to say, even though like she's kind of intense, she definitely like it's like a very nice teacher. Like I know she made one of our seniors cry before.
I know why.
Why?
Because he was doing his homework in art class. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean then he probably had it coming.
No.
No,
But I
but
remember. What?
The senior was a weird one too, so
yeah.
I don't really like him.
But I mean, like, she definitely like has her priorities straight up. Like, she knows people shouldn't mess with art. Like, people always think art clubs are a very laid back place. Like, and people think that they can just choose art club because they don't want to do anything else. And she made sure that does not happen. Like, I respect her for that. But like, she's a very
Mm-hmm.
nice teacher to me. Like, she gives me like a lot of I don't know, maybe she saw a lot of prospect in me. I don't know why she thought I was
You
like,
were given special treatment.
yeah,
Come
she gave me
on.
special treatment. I know,
Really?
and so yeah.
Serious ah?
Uh, Amanda Ong favors me a lot, and I thank her for that. And Miss Low too. You know what? Art teacher, like those two, and Miss Akila definitely. Like Amanda Ong, like when she knew I needed to do this like clay thing, for art, she provided me with the clay and everything. And Miss Akila stayed back with me right in the kiln room to like finish it up. Like they are so nice to me, and I don't know why.
But I remember I think I almost get scolded by Madam Ong. Because she doesn't like people to say her full name. And then that time we were about to submit our artwork to her folder inside the computer. So Aikin asked me what was her full name. So I had no choice, I had to say it, but I don't know how. I accidentally said quite loud. And like it was like I stopped in the middle like Ong Teng. I don't know. Fuyin was there, Remy was there, Aikin was there. Aikin was like,
The way you
shh. Jun
the way
Sang,
you said it was so
you were
funny.
inside that class that time. Did you hear it?
I think I remember. I think I
And
remember.
what?
Yeah.
And you know what? Madam Ong was like standing in front of me, but she was talking to a student in front. And was like,
Mm,
really, I lucky she did not hear. Because I like, so, don't know how it was like just like so loud, and I can stop me in the middle.
can I just say like, oh my god. Set 3 was when like I was like feeling the lowest I've ever been. Like when circuit breaker like hit and I was at home, I was like, oh my god, I became so like it was my head became a lot darker, and I was like, I don't want to say itchy because that's a term for other people, but like I certainly like became like a lot sadder than I thought I was gonna be. It was sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. I think
Uh,
everyone felt the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was that was the first time I actually got into anime.
Hey, same.
hey.
Yeah, that's the first time I really got into anime as well.
And then also I found a lot of like music as well because when you're home and then like you listen to a lot of stuff, it was great. That's when I found Billie Eilish, another good part of my life. Oh my god. And I just remember talking to like Tenchi and Donovan over video calls a lot with Yunhui as well. I remember there was this month, right, that we had to like take a break, which is basically our holiday. But I remember I called um Yunhui like nonstop just to like do homework. I was like very productive, and I didn't know why like being at home made me productive, but I finished a lot of work.
Circuit breaker was hard. I
It was.
struggled with history like so much. It was like I don't know. It was a coincidence. Circuit breaker. Then it was the topic for Hitler. Then
Yeah.
we had to learn it from slides. Learning it ourselves, I cannot get anything inside my
Oh
brain.
yeah, I didn't do anything with history that year. I remember very specifically. I had nothing done with history that year.
I mean, studying was okay. Hitler was damn heavy. It was a very heavy topic for a circuit breaker time with no
Can I
like
just say,
real actual lessons. Yeah,
Miss Deepa tried her best, and her best
yeah.
was never gonna be enough for us creepy people, crazy people. Oh my god, we could not listen no matter how hard we tried. Oh my
I
god.
mean, for that period it was damn hard. 就像
Jin how was your circuit breaker?
I went through my emo phase. That's what I can
Ah,
say.
that's his emo face.
how long was it the circuit breaker?
Like 2 months if you were to add the holidays.
Oh yeah.
Circuit breaker. I mean, I was quite happy because I didn't have to go to school.
But it was hard, right?
Yeah, but it was also when my acne breakout really gets super serious. Yeah, so I was quite
Okay,
depressed.
right.
I wanted to go to school so bad because I
Now
didn't I didn't want to stay.
PE PE, I did not do anything for PE that 2 months.
Me
The
too.
exercise, the exercise. I just like skip the video and just put in the answers that I think is correct. I just
You
submit.
made the video. I remember you made the
Yeah, only that
video.
once. That one only.
I didn't do it because I knew they were gonna do something crazy. They were gonna show people, and I was like, I'm not having any of this, and I didn't do it. I made sure.
I just couldn't bother with it.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
pretty sure majority of will agree with me.
For some reason, Ashraf and Iman bothered.
I don't know because
Ashraf? Yeah, because
because
Ashraf
That's the
Uh,
face.
because it had to be submitted. Then so I just did it for that one time.
Well,
But I did not show my
kudos to you.
face.
I would
Right.
never do that.
anything else
Yeah.
from Sec 3?
But Sec 3 I enjoyed PE so much. Frisbee right that year was damn fun.
It
Frisbee.
was
Yeah.
Sec 3 is less of fun, more of studying because it was where we had to get serious with our academic.
Yeah.
already.
Yep.
Yeah, so it wasn't really
But
that
PE,
eventful.
won't you say that PE is like for Sec 3 was like the most fun time?
Yeah,
For
I
me,
mean that's
yeah.
when well, who was it? Mr. Low let us play volleyball, and I had fun with volleyball.
That was Sec 4. Sec 4.
Oh, okay.
But I enjoyed Frisbee in Sec 3. I remember me and Junxiang were like partners and we mastered
I
the
remember as
skill
well.
quite fast. And
I
then
mean, I did.
the group that when we grew ourselves, there was a team that was like undefeated. You cannot beat them so easily.
Oh, I remember Frisbee.
Yeah,
I
Frisbee
remember
was fun.
Frisbee.
I wanted to play Frisbee again. Long time never play. But
Sad
how
that
will
you can't
you?
Distracting.
Can I ask like for the academics right? End of year, how was it for you guys in Sec 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was proud of myself. For the first time ever, that was the first time ever I got not just a pass, but an A for my math. I was super happy.
Oh, nice.
My
But
math never really changed.
Yeah, I remember, I remember I was trying not to be so happy in front of you, because you said you showed me your score and you were like, "Is this okay?" But like I was so into myself. Sound like a narcissist here, but I was so happy about my own score but I was trying to contain. I don't want you to feel bad.
Yeah, I
Right?
know, but
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you did improve. Yeah.
But hey, I in the end I got 2 for math for my I was about to say PSLE, my N level. So I guess it all worked out in the end. I did improve, but you guys got 1s for math, so I can't really say anything. I can't say anything in front of you too.
Academic wise, I think we all did pretty well for Sec 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah.
And
Except
then
for
the-
English and English.
Teachers Day. Chinese New Year. That year, what was it? The cow.
That was in Sec 4.
Sec 4, right? Sec 3 was
Sec 3
what?
was the rat. The rat. It was very bad.
Oh, yeah. We did not really put it.
Yeah,
I would
Sec
not
3 I
say-
just kind of gave up for a while. It
Yeah.
was great.
But I would say Sec 3 was fun. Only we did not have our what?
Well, not as fun as Sec 2 and 1, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Really? I don't know.
Probably.
Only we did not have our that one. What? The Sec 3 camp? The outbound school what? Outbound school camp. OBS.
Yeah, we never did get our chance. That sucks.
Yeah. But I think it's okay because the OBS was during the fasting month. It might be quite hard. Okay, so Sec 4 for E7 major year
Okay.
N level.
Major year for this probably Sec 4 is actually quite empty. There's nothing much. It's just studying.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yes, actually that's quite true.
I don't-
Sec 4.
Sec 4.
I like how it's just last year and I can't think about it.
It's I think I play for Chinese New Year. For the Chinese New Year deco. Yeah, I think I
the Chinese New Year deco was one of the major ones.
Yeah, we got 4th place in the end anyways.
Cannot believe, man. Cannot believe.
Okay, I have to talk about the Chinese New Year decoration thing later. That's a whole nother rant I need to talk about.
Junxiang was the one that did the recording for the what for the Chinese New Year. He was the cameraman.
Yeah.
Mm. That was when he was like he got like really involved and stuff.
Yeah, then halfway through the year, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I would say Sec 4 was the year I involved myself a lot in.
Because
Okay,
we have no time, you know. It's just so focused on coursework and stuff.
Oh yeah, coursework. Coursework is another thing I was like very stressed out about. Many nights of crying in Sec 4. I'll say that. But the one thing that I really liked about Sec 4 was the Teachers' Day party, which me and Ting always planned very well, along with like everyone's help and everything. I felt that it went really well this year. The dry ice thing was kind of sad. I really thought it was going to be better. But it worked out. I mean, I love the spaceships and everything, and like the glowing night
Yeah.
sky and everything.
the
honestly,
the process of having that thing up is fun. And that was the first. Okay, later. But yeah, the Teachers' Day was quite fun. Especially from the start of the setup, where we did the painting, everything.
yeah.
I
Shoot,
cannot
Ting
believe
and
I cannot believe
Say
that
what?
I'm.
Same. Sorry,
I
what you
can
want to say?
I cannot believe that I managed to get that Earth completed quite well. I still have it. Is it still here?
That's good.
Oh yeah,
I
it's in
love the
there.
texture you gave to it. I like how it's unintentional, but it still looked great either way. Like
Yeah,
the
I still have it. It's
texture.
over there. I still keep it.
That's great.
Yeah, but
Wait, did
that
you say
was
what
the
you want to say?
yeah, Junxiang.
Yeah, during the Teachers' Day celebration itself, Donovan Ko and Su Jing were just talking about N levels right next to me. They couldn't give a damn about the Teachers' Day. They were just talking about how they wanted to get the course they want.
Damn. You. I mean, I wish they just appreciate the moment, but what do I know, right? Like sometimes we plan these things, and it's kind of hard when people like don't really like get into it as much as us. But I mean, we had fun planning and stuff, so I didn't say it was a total loss. It was very fun. And yeah, as for Sec 4, right, I want to say like near the end of it was like when it got like really like serious, and you didn't really have time to like think about like all the fun stuff that you had in Sec 4 anymore. Like it wasn't like
It was just now or never, you know. It was a one because N level, you know, it's just a one-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah.
don't have a second chance.
so
Honestly, that period, I don't know, man. Like, how do I say? I don't even know how we managed to get through that period. It's a miracle. Now that I think about it, it's like a dream. It's like
Mhm.
how they even get through that period. It's remarkable.
Yeah, you feel like it's a dream, man. The
Yeah,
stress
yeah.
just like
How they even managed to memorize an entire history textbook? No, two history textbooks. Sorry.
yeah, that's another thing to complain about.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
Sec 4, Jinsan wasn't there, but Reina was there. It was during the day before the actual what Teachers' Day celebration. Do you remember what happened to me?
Yeah, I do. I remember very vividly, and I'm so glad I helped you. Do you want to
Yeah.
talk about it?
Okay, because I wanted to go down, but I did not want to jump because the first time when I jumped, right, I hurt my back, so I did not want to jump again. So I tried to slowly put my leg down, but
And this is about decorating people, by the way. Right?
yeah,
He wanted to put up a very beautiful planet up in the ceiling, and before this he was already mentioning about how his legs were cramping up, or his butt was cramping up.
yeah, then I stretched my
So when
leg.
he tried to come out, when he tried to come down, folks, he stretched and tore his pants.
Yeah, I was like, definitely was a loud sound, but no one heard it, and people were like so confused when I was like, putting my leg close together because I was close. The torn area was very big. It was very big.
Mhm.
And as we still managed to make a boomerang right before I go change my pants. And luckily, Rainer had his PE shorts in his bag that I had to wear it to go home.
I always come prepared.
Was so funny. And then
Yeah.
the only time when I returned your PE shots
My
was during N level was so near. Was I think a month after that. Almost a month.
mm, I like how you didn't went home with just the PE shorts. Like you wore the broken
Yeah,
pants
I
home
also don't
too.
know why I wore the
Why?
I still don't know.
Oh my god. That was something else. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. But yeah,
but
I mean, Sec
Sec
4 was
4
what it
was
was.
hard but enjoyable. It was quite a journey, I would say.
I
Mm,
don't want to say enjoyable because it certainly was not at some point.
Mm,
okay, sure.
Mm. Sec 5, nothing much honestly. Like I just
yeah,
straight out deep I just straight out went to get milk like 2 weeks after school starts.
Yeah,
get
he
yeah,
dipped real fast. Jin Xiang dipped real fast.
yeah. Suddenly you disappear. You
Yeah.
disappear, then Donovan Ko also disappear. Then Chun Long also disappear.
Hey, yeah.
One by
Okay, then
one.
follow my footsteps. Glad to see my students learning from me.
Then Ace also disappear.
Yeah, glad to see my student learning from me.
What's that right now?
Thanks for that, Reina.
Just the idea that but I was very determined. I was very loyal. I stayed till the very end. And by the very end, I meant until the results of the Chinese New Year
Chinese New
decorations
Year.
came out. And can I just say, I had never been angrier than I was in that moment. No, actually, I wasn't the angriest, but I was still pretty mad. If you could sit there, if Jinjiang, if you were there sitting down, right, and you saw first, second, and third place, right, you would understand how angry I felt at that moment.
Yeah.
Literally, the images could not be more compared than it was compared in that moment. And I just wanted to flip out. I was like, so angry, and I was just so angry. Oh my god. To this day, I'm still kind of irritated about it. But you know what? If they can't appreciate it, I don't care. I couldn't care less.
Yeah. Oof. But the decoration for Sec 5 was, I think, the best from Reina. Only
No,
got.
it was a group project. Don't put this against me. It was a group project, and we did well
Okay lah.
together.
But the effort, the
The
result.
effort with all of us put together was honestly overwhelming. But Miss Gao was so nice. She was
Yeah.
she was like, I felt that this should have been first place, and I still feel like that. And I was like, thank you, Miss Gao. You're forever our number one supporter.
Mm-hmm.
She
Maybe we
was so
should ask
nice.
her to listen to our podcast as well.
Oh my god, Miss Gao. Okay, can you imagine? But Miss Gao, if you're ever hearing this, she really was the MVP. She really stood by us throughout the years.
Yeah, but Sec 4, the difficulty paid off.
Yeah, the three of us did. I like to say I'm proud of all of us here. Like we really did try our best, and it worked out in the end. So
Yes. So, yeah, thank you to the
Alright.
teachers as well.
mm,
Without you guys, without the support that you guys give, we will not be able to get through the difficult phase of N level. It was
that is
difficult,
very much.
especially with COVID. Then Sec 4 also got circuit breaker. Did we have a circuit
Right.
breaker, Sam? We
No,
We
had,
had no we had
we
like
had,
huh?
we
When?
had. Got,
at the start of the year somewhere around there.
Oh right, I remember. And then we have to do a history essay. I remember that. Oh god.
Yes. Oh, we did not talk about social studies at all.
Nothing much to talk about social studies. Social studies is alright.
Only the content lah, the content. Okay, humanities, three books, three thick book,
Yeah.
and then
Mm.
each subject Only one chapter. That was the thing that we were not satisfied about, and we've talking about it for like the whole year. Been complaining about it.
Mm. Nothing much to say anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
our football
Yeah.
experience was truly a combination of ups and downs. Like we went through a lot, and um, honestly, I'm glad to say that friends from my time here will truly last longer than I expected with my primary school friends. Yeah, I mean it's lasted up to this point. I'm already in a different school with like Ding Wai and everything, but here we are, still very close to each other, and you two as well, and probably stay that way when you guys go to school as like in your new school as well. So very grateful for that. Here's where I got a lot of my friends. So
Since now we haven't school, we hopefully when we start school already, we still are able to continue with this podcast lah. We will try to find a time.
definitely, I'm always free on Wednesdays.
Always, man.
Always free on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Alright, should we give a final verdict?
Yeah,
Yes.
but okay, I want to ask. Well, wait, I forgot my question. What's that one memory or one thing that you guys will always remember or will miss from secondary school?
It's a hard question.
Hard question.
Hard question. I don't want to be biased.
It's okay. Just
Be
your opinion.
biased.
I have no idea. It's like I have so less memory. I have so less memory yet so much. I don't know how to choose, so I can't answer that question.
Okay. Okay, Reina?
I'll answer that question gladly. I appreciate a lot more things now that I have been in Fuhua. Like for 4 years, right? A lot of things will come of it, and I've really learned to appreciate sadness, breaking down and crying. Like I have never felt it that bad until now, and it just taught me that when you're really down, right, it just shows that you can get out of it just fine. Because during N levels and like stuff, and like during many different art projects and whatnot, I found myself being in a very difficult position and like feeling very sad and stuff, but I still made it out, and here I am. So it's a reminder to tell myself that everything will be fine, like just push through. As well as the parties, I'll never forget the parties. I
Yeah,
worked too
it
hard
was
on
fun.
those.
But for me, what I will miss is it's actually soccer. If
Soccer.
yeah, I say this, Aikin, Ashraf, Remy, Faik. I will miss playing soccer with this group. When Sec 3 COVID, then we had to stop playing soccer. We are not able to play matches anymore. Like for months, we did not play soccer. So compared to Sec 2, when every morning we will come at 7 before school start, we will play for like 30 minutes of soccer. Recess, play again. Same for lunch. Sometimes we will not even eat just to play that game together. Then now cannot play anymore.
You still can. You can meet up
Yeah,
with them
can but
eventually. But yeah, I can
now
see
still
memories.
playing at school. Sometimes you can play with your seniors. Play matches together is a little bit different. For me.
I could see that.
So
Alright, so that's it for today's episode. If you enjoy it, be sure to watch our others. Not, I'm not forcing you to do so, but yeah. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Quite possibly wishing my death. Alright. Next episode, this episode is a bit less relatable for you guys, more relatable for us. But next episode will be a very controversial one. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
uh,
I
so if
forgot.
you guys enjoy our podcast, do subscribe to our channel, follow our Instagram, the PostNite, and yeah, do press the notification button to receive notifications when we post another episode. So thank you to the teachers. We had fun in Fuhua. Bye.
Bye. okay.